Welcome back to another JMK YouTube video. So on this channel, we've dedicated a lot of effort into teaching you guys how to free skate, but we've never really taken the approach of telling you how not to learn how to free skate. So in this video, I'll be listing the top 10 mistakes that I see people make while learning to free skate and how you can avoid them. Number one, the most common mistake I see people make when they're learning to free skate is not finding a nice open area with a slight slope helping you maintain momentum when you're learning. If you don't find a good spot like that to learn, it can really delay your learning progress because all you have is the momentum from your first push off. You can only go, so many feet before you run out of momentum when you're in a flat ground. Try to get out there and find somewhere that's nice and smooth and has a slight slope, but not too much. Mistake number two is common amongst the impatient ones out there. It's going too fast and not taking the time to line up your skates before you push off. So you wanna line them up so that the wheels are in a straight line, and then you make sure that when you put your foot on the plate, it's in the same angle every single time. Because if you're rushing and you slam your foot down and it's at this angle one time and at that angle the other time, and maybe the skates are tilting inwards or tilting outwards, it's gonna feel completely different as soon as you push off. So you wanna make it as simple as possible for yourself and make sure that before you push off every time you pay attention to the angle of your feet and of your skates. Mistake number three is a common one that causes people to lose momentum on their push off. So when you have your toes down, you have to pick up your front one and push off with your back one and then pick up your back toe. Some people pick up your back toe too early and that results in you not getting as much momentum from that push off as you can. And if you don't have as much momentum from the push off, it's more difficult to balance right off the top. You have less riding time, so you're gonna learn slower. Mistake number four, looking down or not looking where you're going. If you're staring at your feet instead of where you're going on your skates, you're not giving your brain the opportunity to figure out that balance, and likely it'll pull you forward so you end up falling off the skates. So look 3 to 6 feet in the direction that you're traveling. Which leads me to mistake number five, which is not planning or visualizing your balance as soon as you push off the skates. Before you push off the ground, it's really important to roll your front skate back and forth a little bit and imagine a line coming straight from that front wheel, and imagine a balance beam or a slack line along that line, and position your body and visualize yourself balancing over that line. Mistake number six, leaning the skates and not twisting them. So this usually comes from skateboarders or longboarders. If you're trying to turn your skates and you notice that your toes are coming closer to the ground or your heels are coming closer to the ground, sometimes even to the point of dragging on the ground, that is way over leaning. You don't need to lean your skates, you need to twist them. So try and force yourself to twist them instead of lean them. This leads me to mistake number seven, which is when you do twist your feet, you'll twist it unevenly. That's a mistake, and it's actually really annoying because it ends up separating your feet, causing your feet to split, either with your back foot in front of your front foot or your back foot behind your front foot. When your legs are separating like this, it's super uncomfortable, especially as a beginner, and it can actually be kind of dangerous because if you let your legs split too much, they'll become closer together and you can fall forwards or backwards. Mistake number eight, not bailing quick enough. The beauty of free skates is that you're not attached to these things, so take advantage of that and jump off when you're uncomfortable. Some of the very key points that you should be jumping off is if your feet are crossing each other at all, or coming close to crossing each other, or if they're coming too close together and you feel like maybe you're wobbling forwards or backwards. Jump off at that time, just pick up one foot and set it on the ground and start walking. Mistake number nine is getting a set of free skates, going out and expecting to learn it all in one day. That's a mistake that's gonna hit you mentally because you might think you're special, you might think you're some Isamu Yamamoto, but you're not. Shut up. You have to put in the work, you have to put in the hours.
We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, take what's ours.
There's no shortcut to learn to free skate. And finally, mistake number 10 is not watching our YouTube tutorials. So in this video here, we tell you everything you need to know to get started. And in this video, we teach you how to pump, which comes next. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos in the future. And roll with us.